8:49, folks in Middlesex County are coming together once again to fight one of the deadliest forms of cancer. It's the 2025 Pancreatic Cancer Walk for the Cure. It'll be held this Saturday, October 4th at Roosevelt Park in Edison. Proceeds will go to support pancreatic cancer research at Rutgers Cancer Institute. And joining us now is Lester Jones, Health Officer and Director of the Middlesex County Office of Health Services, to tell us why this cause matters so much to the county. Good morning, Lester.
Good morning, Ken. Thank you for having me today.
Oh, nice to have you on. What is the history of the Walk for the Cure?
So this is our 14th year in doing the Walk for the Cure. We have partnered with Cancer Institute in New Jersey through all those years, and all of the proceeds from the walk go directly to cancer research. We've been fortunate enough that over those 14 years, we have raised in excess of $215,000 to help, again, for that research to find a cure for this devastating disease.
And pancreatic cancer is it's so highlighted by the residents of Middlesex County, but why specifically in Middlesex?
Well, in Middlesex, we've had the opportunity, a number of our, let's say, Middlesex County family. This started out of an initiative that our Commissioner Director, Ron Rios, this touched his family, and it's touched many other families over those 14 years that we've been together, including, in our office here, Health Services, and one of our colleagues, just a wonderful person, full of life, lost his life to pancreatic cancer. And because of this, and it's a disease that a lot of times goes unnoticed. And because of that, we've made it a special calling for us to continue this and to raise these funds, and hopefully sometime in the near future have a way to end this disease.
Yeah, and you mentioned that it goes unnoticed all too often. I know that in many cases, just from having taken part in some of your walkathons with the organization in the past, that and when you finally do get symptoms, it's too late. And that's part of the problem. It's not like there are early onset symptoms that you need to be watching. It's sort of like you're fine, then you have the symptoms, and it's kind of too late at that point. It's a horrible, horrible cancer. The good news is because of research, because of fundraising activities like you've done, the survival rate 5 years out, I know, has gone from 4% to 8%. And while that doesn't sound like a lot, that's a very big deal because they have
Mhm.
some treatments that they're working on, and they have been doing a lot of studies now. So, but again, that's all because of good people like you and your organization there to raise money. That's essential. What are some of the key warning signs or risk factors that people should be aware of, nonetheless, because
Uh,
of the danger of this disease?
yeah, and again, it's not the fact that it does not show. Usually, some of the
Mhm.
signs are that you may see early on are jaundice, light colored stools, dark urine, pain in the upper middle part of the abdomen, weight loss for no reason, loss of appetite, and fatigue. These are signs and symptoms that a lot of times may mimic something else. People may ignore them. And with that being the fact, and also, a lot of the risk factors, some of them are based on age, they're based on gender, race, and genetics. And then there are other risk factors such as, smoking, uh, weight management, obesity, diabetes. These are all things that they're risk factors. Obviously, obesity and smoking. These are things that we can change our lifestyles that will help us, but then some of them you cannot change. So it's important that we go ahead and we move ahead and we tell people about the disease, and we educate people about the disease. This is what we do all the time with this particular cancer and many other cancers here at the Office of Health Services. But what we're doing coming up this Saturday is so important to bring people together, and so important that we get the word out about the disease, and hopefully people try to identify it earlier so that they can go through these treatments and new innovations in treating pancreatic cancer that are coming up. And again, over the last 14 years that we've been involved in this has been that doubling of that survival number. So it's making a difference.
Absolutely. And as you mentioned, there are things we can be proactive about, right? Smoking, drinking, even vaping, we talk about sedentary lifestyle, overweight. You take care of those things, and I know it's easier said than done. Eliminate those things, and now you've decreased your chances of cancer and cardiovascular disease by manyfold. So those are the things we can control right now. And it doesn't have to be working out at the gym 5 hours a day, right? Just a nice walk, cutting back on your weight a little bit. And these things all help prevent, give your body a fighting chance, if you will. That the event raises funds for research at Rutgers Cancer Institute. Talk about the impact that the support has had so far.
So there are many people that we've come in contact with. They utilize the New Jersey Cancer Institute as their facility to get treatment. Um, some of the other things that we've been able to do through the walk itself is bringing people together, bringing families together that this disease has impact. And over those 14 years, we've had some people that themselves were fighting cancer. Teams were built around these people to kind of rally family and friends to get out, to increase their knowledge and to raise these funds. Some of those people, they're not with us today. So we have seen the direct impact that what has happened. So it's important that we bring these people together. That's probably the biggest impact is that, again, and in our family here, in our Middlesex County family, our employees here, we had Dougie, who was one of our employees, again, as I mentioned earlier, that had died of this disease. We have had other people in the county that have, succumbed to the disease as well. So it's important that, we bring people together, not only to learn, but to share their stories after, their loved ones have passed, or while people are currently going through it. They're going through treatments. It's good to bring them together so that they can talk it through. They can talk about their experiences and learn. They can learn themselves, or they can at least use this as an opportunity to, make things better as they move forward in their treatment.
Lester, are there opportunities for people to participate even if they can't be there in person?
They can go to the donate. Okay, please donate. Please get the word out about the walk that's coming up. You can go to the raise.rutgersfoundation.org/MCPCW, Middlesex County Pancreatic Cancer Walk, to donate towards the walk.
Mhm.
Also, getting out and learning about the disease, and again, taking care of yourself. These are things that we want people to do so that they can identify this particular cancer or many other cancers, heart disease, things like that. You know, this
Amen.
transcends to other things that, as you have brought up as well,
Yes.
to other
Lester,
diseases and whatnot.
I got to stop you short only because the show is literally at the last 10 seconds. But I want to remind people the 2025 Pancreatic Cancer Walk for the Cure this Saturday, October 4th, Roosevelt Park in Edison. Lester Jones, Health Officer, Director of the Middlesex County Office of Health Services. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.